Hello, I'm Jenny-Lène Turcotte from hypnocoach.ca and welcome to my series of 6+1 lessons I've learned when I became an hypnotherapist or since I am an hypnotherapist. So hypnocoach.ca has a year now, and after more than 200 sessions and so many brilliant minds I've been working with, I thought I would reflect on the most common things I have learned over this past year. As you know, I help people in transitions, career or life, to move forward, remove the blockages, anything that stands in their way, so that they can reach the shore, they can reach where they want to go. So the first thing that I have learned, which is, I believe, the fundamental, is that doing RTT, doing those sessions, hypno-coaching, it liberates. It liberates your mind, your heart, and your body. It liberates from old beliefs. And as you know, those old beliefs, they create emotions. Those emotions create actions, and those actions create your life experience or outcome. So if you want to change the outcome in your life experience, it's very easy. What you have to do is to change your beliefs. I have seen, I have heard, I have written testimonials of clients and how free they feel immediately after the session, but as time goes by, how free they feel they are from their old beliefs. How does it manifest? It manifests in many ways. First, let me tell you, when people start the process, either they use a lot of their intellectual brain, either they use a lot of their emotional brain, sometimes both, and the work we do together help them enlarge, enrich, grow their insightful awareness brain. That's very important, because the more we work together and the more we go in the process, the more people come to the sessions saying, you know what? I realize that this is why I do this thing. I realize that I'm creating those things in my life. I realize I take that posture, like say the victim posture in my life, because I have the belief that I am, that nobody will help me, that I'm not good enough or whatever. So when you free yourself from those beliefs, you free your life too from the ripple effect of that belief. Why do I say that we also free the body? So there's a very, very great book that's called The Body Keeps Score that really talks about how trauma and how events in our life imprint in our body, leave traces. One of the exercises that we do under hypnosis, once we have identified what the core belief is to imagine that it's leaving us. It's leaving, the imprints that are in our body are just, evacuating, leaving, releasing from our body. People feel they have more energy. And when you have more energy, you feel freedom, because you have freedom to do what you want to do, to put yourself into action. The energy that was spent into feeding your whole beliefs to make it alive, you no longer need it. So you can use it for your new beliefs that are healthier beliefs. This illustrates very well on how you get free just by taking a hard look at your beliefs, your core beliefs, and changing your beliefs. So today yesterday, I had an interview on a podcast, one of my clients that has a podcast, and she was making an interview about money and money beliefs and money blocks, etc. And then she said at the end, you can use that example. And she said, I just did this podcast like this. Like I set it up. I decided I would do a podcast, and I did a podcast like very easily, effortlessly, came to me very naturally. And she said, that's really because of the work we've done. Because before, I would have done this and that, procrastinate, I would have searched it to be perfect. Anyway, she explained to me everything she would have done before the work we did together. But she said, it's in hindsight, looking at my podcast, that I realized that I've done it. I have done it. So she kind of freed herself from the procrastination, from the fears, from anything that would have taken her a lot of energy. Plus, the emotions of not feeling good about herself. She just launched it and did it and went into action. So when you go into actions because you've changed your beliefs, you also free a lot of things in your life. You leave, the old emotions behind, and you leave actions that that those old beliefs would have led you to do. You're just not doing that. You're doing something instead that's giving you energy, helps you realize what you want to do, your ambitions, wherever you want to go towards. So that is really my biggest takeaway, is that people grow their insightful awareness brain, and so they have such an outlook, a different outlook on themselves and on their beliefs and whatever is happening in their life, and they can absolutely link their core beliefs to the events in their life. So they know that if they change their beliefs, they change the events in their life, because they have changed the emotions and they've done different action. And that is freedom. That is freeing yourself from, heavy things in your life that no longer serves you. And remember, all the energy you take to feed those old beliefs, to make them alive, to make them true, to make you feel not good about yourself, not good about what you're doing, not good about your life. So voilà, Jeanne-Hélène Turcotte, hypnocoach.ca. I hope you enjoyed the first lesson that I have learned in that past year as an hypnotherapist. And I'm looking forward to share with you 6 other things that I have learned. Jeanne-Hélène Turcotte, hypnocoach.ca.